In sheep production systems, once the lambing time gets started, we move those ewes and lambs to the lambing jugs. Once we've assured that the lambs are well bonded with their moms and we have excellent milk supply being supplied by the dam, we put them into community pens. Generally, we start with 5 ewes and their lambs, and we build them up to, in large operations, probably no more than 40 to 50 ewes and their lambs per pen. Looking at 25 to 30 square feet per ewe and lamb family will give them adequate space. Generally speaking, when we look at the facilities and management in that early stages of lactation for the ewes and the baby lambs, feeding space limitations often dictate the numbers in those community pens. The job of the ewe during this time, the first 3 weeks or so and up to 60 days of age, is to supply milk for the baby lambs. It's especially important in the first 2 to 3 weeks of life that the sole source of nutrition for the baby lambs is coming from mom's milk. So the mom's job is to provide the nutrition for the baby lambs, which we expect to grow at a rate of almost 1 pound per day. Now the manager's job is to supply a nutrient, plain nutrition that promotes milk production, despite the fact we know in the first 3 weeks of lactation for a ewe, we're in a negative energy balance, which means our job way ahead of time needs to assure that the ewe has enough body condition to supplement the nutritional delivery in a case of forages and grains to promote strong milk production. And so as we get into this 2 week, 3 week, and up to 60 days of age, the lambs and ewes are housed together. Generally, we don't mix those after about 2 weeks in our grouping pens to assure that the social pattern is established and we can make sure we monitor the health of the lambs, milk production of the ewe. And so the management realistically is to assure that the milk production of the ewe is being promoted through our good plain nutrition that we deliver, and that the baby lambs are in good health. One of the things we do in this window of time, 2 weeks and up to 60 days, which is the time of weaning for intensively managed systems, especially noted as farm flocks, is that we supply the lambs with a place known as a creep area. It provides 2 things. One is an opportunity to move away from the ewes, often a drier environment nearly at all times in that grouping pen, but we supply a nutrient-dense diet for the lambs to get started. It helps the develop their rumen or their stomach, and by the time they're about 4 weeks old, lambs will be consuming about a ½ pound of a high-quality creep ration, generally 18 to 20% crude protein, and high in starch, basically coming from corn, but it could come from other feedstuffs, including soy hulls, which are the non-starch based. And as we move forward, the nutritional plane becomes more important as the lambs get older because they're more dependent on those dry feedstuffs than they are on milk production from the mom.